make sure that the ball reaches the line. So when the ball reaches this line above, meaning this is working well. Your machine is working well. Okay, but if the ball doesn't reach the line, only here, don't use it. There's something wrong with your machine, okay? One more. Then, one more thing, you're going to close this one. You're going to obstruct. So, put your hands here and wait for an alarm. Meaning, any obstruction on your machine, there must be an alarm. Okay? Let's wait for 1 minute. Okay? So there's an alarm. Meaning, any obstruction, this machine will have an alarm. I'm going to remove it. If this alarm continues more than 30 seconds and it will not stop, meaning this machine has something wrong. This alarm must stop 30 seconds. Okay? So, yani, this is working well. After you close it, there's an alarm. After you remove your hand, the alarm stops at 30 seconds. So, we can use this one already. Now, let's connect it with our hood. So, this one will be inserted here, the smaller one. You see these two metals? You're going to insert it here. See, there's at the side, there's kind of hole at the side. So you are going to put this metal there. And then twist to lock. Then, this one will be here. But it must be with the hood, huh? So just put like this. 30 seconds. Okay? So now you're ready to use your PAPR. Okay, assuming that this one is with hood. Okay, how you're going to put it in your body, you're alone, so you need to know the technique. Put it in your shoulder. Put on your waist. And attach your belt. Adjust if necessary. Then, insert the hood on your head. And then adjust it. Adjust the cloth here. So you must feel a positive air inside. It's like air blowing inside you. So that's what the machine gives you, the positive pressure. So it's not really fit in here. It's kind of loose, but it can protect you 99.9% because this one making a positive pressure. So any air coming, the air inside is pushing outside, pushing it away, not to enter. And then the air you inhale inside is being filtered with the filter. So you are guaranteed protected 90%. But you must check if your machine is working or not. Okay? So if you're going to enter, like for example, we have a COVID suspected here and you're going to do the swabbing for this patient. So the doctor or the nurse who doesn't have the size must use this one. So you need to wear also your other PPEs. So you need to wear your gown and then your gloves and then your goggles. No, the goggles because there's a hood. Okay, so you need to wear your other PPEs. So remove it also, the proper way of removing. Then these things also will be removed and then you're going to disinfect it using your alcohol wipes. This one. So this one is necessary. It's okay already to clean your PAPR. Everything must be cleaned with alcohol wipes with a contact time of how many seconds for your alcohol wipes? Alcohol. The contact time. Okay, 1 minute. Okay? If you are using alcohol as your disinfectant, the contact time will be 1 minute. You need to leave the alcohol in the equipments or whatever you're cleaning for 1 minute and wait it for 1 minute. Okay? Okay. So if you're going to remove it same as how you put it in your shoulder. Okay? And then remove it. Turn it off. So when you turn it off also it's long press only. Huh? After you remove, disassemble everything except the hood. So the hood, no need to disassemble because this can be used only by the person who used it. So remove the hood clean it, disinfect it, put it in a safe place or cover it with plastic, and then keep it. Put the name of the person who used the hood. Okay? He's the only one who can use that. Then you're going to remove the other things. So here, if you're going to remove, there's two, what is it's like a button, then just press and then pull. Okay? And here, same. You twist it like this before, then you're going to remove, twist back, and then pull also. Okay? Your battery, you need to remove it. Just press this blue button, and then pull also. Okay? Your filter, blue button, press, and then pull also. Okay? So everything must be cleaned and put back to the box. So this is your PAPR. So after removing your other PPEs, removing the PAPR, don't forget to do your hand hygiene. Okay? So to those ate and for you, you practice this one, huh? Yeah. Maybe they will ask you for this because you're going to be assigning A&E and she will show you that you doesn't have any N95 mask. Or to those who have N95 mask, make sure you know your size, you know where to get it, and it's available in your A&E. Okay? Know the size because maybe she will get different size in class. Choose your size. Where's your size? So you must visually know the look of your N95 mask. Okay?
Finish.
So are we done with the N95, the PAP? Now, laundry management. How you are managing your laundry? I think we have the same policy for this, right? For the laundry, you're going to put it in pink plastic. If it's used by patient with no infection and no blood and body fluids, right? Then if the linen is with blood and body fluids or used by patient with any infection transmission-based precaution, so you're going to put it where? Alginate and yellow bag. Are you doing the same?
We don't have alginate.
Yeah. But if you have, you are
Now we have, huh? Just now Faiz told me that we already have alginate bag.
Okay.
Just now he brought there in Tawari.
Okay. So put alginate bag and then double bag it with a yellow plastic bag. And then make sure to close it if it's 3/4 full now. Okay? COVID. We are not going to be sending it to laundry anymore. So all throw. Yeah. I don't know if it's the same.
Here only most probation is suspect.
Yeah. Also it's only suspected. So you can put it
Into
in
yellow.
alginate
To
and
yellow
yellow
bag.
plastic bag. And if you're going to do the terminal cleaning, so for terminal cleaning, there are two responsible persons there. The nurse and the housekeeping. So, the nurse responsibility during the discharge of the patient is what? What you're going to do as a nurse. Yani, your patient is suspected for COVID. He is lying there already in your respiratory room. He used the linens, he used everything. You give yani, all the things he used for this patient. So, what is the responsibility of the nurse? What's your process? Do you have any process for your terminal cleaning? No. So we will learn today, okay? I think we have the same process with Dr. Tahir anyways. He will confirm it eventually. So first, if you're going to do your terminal cleaning, make sure you know the status of your patient. If this patient is under contact, airborne, or droplet, or combination of our transmission-based precaution, okay? Check isolation status of the patient. Then, bring already your hamper. Are you using, or do you use hamper, but laundry hamper?
We don't have hamper.
Okay, so you're going to bring your plastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think you need to have also, inshallah.
There is one blue laundry hamper. It is in the old OR area. Blue hamper.
Yes, because in our hospital, there, we are instructed the nurse that if they are going to do the terminal cleaning, bring na your hamper outside the patient's room so that you don't need to and then or put it in plastic and then
Pull it over
under
under
the dirty utilities. So I think it's better. So prepare. You identify na, so identify the status. You know already what laundry bag you're going to use. Okay? So put it there already in your laundry hamper, trolley, and then check for patient's belongings. So you are responsible in checking the patient. If maybe he left something there, or you need to keep it, or maybe the patient will come back to get these things. So you need to keep it, put it in a ziplock, and then put the name, MRN, like that. So keep it what's your protocol about it, because we are giving it to the charge nurse so that she will be the one. She is responsible to keep
We are
this
giving
patient.
to the security.
For you, in your security. Okay, so give it to your security. It's according to your policy. Okay. So after you remove, you get the things of the patient, then you're going to remove also the waste, like the IV lines or any medications or anything you use to the patient, like what do you call this? Oxygen mask. Okay, throw it in appropriate. Don't forget to wear your PPEs, okay? From the start of your terminal cleaning, wear your appropriate PPEs already. So remove it and then put it in the appropriate waste bin, and then you're going to remove the laundry. So that's the time you're going to remove your laundry, put it in the laundry bag near to the room, outside the patient's room, and then you're going to start cleaning the equipment. So equipment is the responsibility of the nurses. So the monitors, like that. Is it the same? Okay, so the same policy. Also, equipment, BP app, monitor, whatever you use to your patient, it's the responsibility of the nurses. So after cleaning, so you are going to remove your PPE. Your sharp box also. You are responsible for your sharp box. So if the sharp box, when you're going to discard your sharp box, 3/4 spoon, if the odor arises and it's visibly soiled, with blood already too much, so you're going to change it already. Okay? And then after that, you're going to remove na your PPE inside the patient's room, and then that's the time you call your housekeeping. Okay, now housekeeping. What are you going to do? You are doing na the terminal cleaning. What you will do?
Wear the PPE.
Yes, first also you need to check the isolation precaution of your patient. You must know the status of your patient. What's the precaution? What's the infection? If this is infected or not, so you must know. Then first, you already wear your PPE. You do hand hygiene. Wear your PPE. Then you're going to put the signage outside your patient's door, right? The caution signboard, and you're going to put your trolleys outside the shop. Yeah, you're going to put your trolley outside the patient's door also. After that one, you're going to remove the curtain or collect the waste first. What you are doing?
We do remove the curtain first.
First, then the waste? Huh? Okay, so first, you are going to remove your garbage. Yeah, garbage first. Garbage, and then you're going to clean the waste bin. After that one, you're going to remove the curtain. So the curtain, in your policy, same with our policy. I will inform you the same with the policy. In the curtains, we have different, based on the area. If it's high risk, like isolation or the patient, isolation after the patient leave, we need to remove the curtains, do it also. Whereas, like in wards, on not high risk area, it can be removed 3 to 6 months. Okay, so you identify the high risk, maybe in A&E. Our A&E, we are removing it 3 months. But inside the isolation room or negative pressure room, after patient leave, we must remove it. Okay?
So in here, we are putting the patient in isolation. So we
Yeah.
go back out.
Yes, actually, yes, must be. If you're going to suspect it.
Yes, but police affected case also.
Yes. Maybe you need to discuss it with Dr. Farhan. Dr. Taher, huh? Because in the policy really it yan if we have